everyone, it's Andy Petronic.
And Michael Stanwyck.
And we're here to wrap up the Whole Life Challenge.
So by the time you watch this video, the Whole Life Challenge may officially be complete. You might still have your final score to enter, but this weekend is the completion of the Whole Life Challenge. You did it.
Now completing means going back to the things that we did 56 days ago.
What did we do 56 days ago?
Well, we did the baseline workout. Wait, what is this, Kukla, Fran, and Ollie? We did the baseline workout, we did the body measurements, and we did before pictures.
Yeah.
So now it's time to do the after baseline workout, the after measurements, and the after photograph.
You want to see how this challenge went for you. Even if you didn't finish the challenge, you may have stopped a week or two ago, you still want to see what results you got from your actions. It's a really, really powerful thing to do because right now you're comparing it in your head to what you think you got. You want to get the real results for yourself.
Yeah, I mean, there's even value if you didn't do well. Maybe you did worse. I mean, sometimes negative results actually turn into something positive because it backs you into a corner and makes you go like, wow, you know, I need to really make a change here.
There's something that I wanted I didn't get, and I have an opportunity to see why.
So another thing you're going to notice in this email you're getting today is something we call the how'd I do evaluation.
It's a little bit more subjective than the measurements. It's your chance to look and go, how do I feel? What's different now in my life than from the beginning of the challenge? Things like things like sleep, like blood pressure, like your heart rate. What's my energy like during the day?
Right.
You really start to see how your life changed.
We made a very comprehensive list of the things that we know people have talked about having changed over the course of the Whole Life Challenge. So it's a way for you to jog your memory and to really think back over what you did. There's some areas for subjective answers as well. As long as you put your email in at the bottom of the form, you will get it emailed back to you. So,
and this is a really important piece because if you didn't get the physical results you wanted, you may discover that your life has changed for the better anyway. And you can start to balance for yourself, well, what do I really need to be happy, to feel healthy, to feel fit, and to have like a real positive experience in my well-being?
We've also, you're going to be getting an email this weekend from us that is an invitation to write a letter to yourself. Hold on a second. Don't judge the messenger before you hear what that means. So there are things you've learned over the course of these 8 weeks. Wouldn't it be nice not to forget what you've learned?
Because you will forget. As excited as you are now, as much as you think you got now, that window closes pretty darn quickly. A couple of weeks from now, you may have completely forgotten how well this went for you.
There's a website that I came across. It's called I think it's called futureyou.com. You enter in the body of your letter. You can put anything you want in it, and you set the date for when you want it to send it to yourself as an email, and it will automatically send you that email in the future. I've done it quite a few times, and it's very powerful when it comes.
So take the opportunity to do that and give yourself a little bit of a treat. 6 months down the road, a year down the road, set it for the next time you're going to do the Whole Life Challenge and really give yourself a boost to get started again.
And the challenge ends, and now it's time to go back to life. So this is your opportunity to take at least one thing that you learn and try to stick with it over the course of the next 2.5 months until the next challenge begins.
Because I know a lot of people have said, I don't know what I'm going to do. I want to record my score every day for the rest of my life. It's not practical. And it's not really necessarily practical to say you're going to be 100% compliant with all of the elements of the Whole Life Challenge for the rest of your life. This was a period of intense practice. You may find that there's one thing you want to do every day and a couple things you want to make sure you do every week. Set yourself up for success and know what it is that's going to have you feel like you're continuing to live this lifestyle and not necessarily the letter of the law.
So, and the last thing that we want to leave you with is we just want to express our gratitude for your participation. This community, this community drives this movement, and the Whole Life Challenge wouldn't be what it is without your participation personally. And Michael and I are just really grateful for your consistency, your willingness to show up, your willingness to play regularly over and over again, and to change your life. I mean, really, that's why we're in this, to see how much of an impact that we can have over people, giving people the ability to actually go in and change their own lives.
But we're really excited to do this every time we do it, and we're always really excited that you guys are too. So thank you for playing. I know it makes a difference for us. I'm sure it makes a difference for the people that you play with. Remember, a lot of people wouldn't get results if it wasn't for you participating. So thank you for playing.
We'll be in the advanced challenge. We hope to see you there.
All right. Have a good weekend.